back to my channel. Today I'm going to film a day in the life as a compliance analyst. So y'all, typically I do work twice a week from home, and I'm just really big on, as a girl, you need to be cute. I'm not saying you have to wear put on lashes or heels, but I feel like I work more efficiently when I have on a cute outfit, when I have some makeup on, when my hair is done. So I just like to touch up my hair a bit and put on some makeup. I just feel I work the best that way. So every morning I wake up at 5 a.m. to give my first hour to God. So I tweeted about this and people were so rude. Like, what do you even have to say for an hour to pray? Like, how do you even do that? I just think it's really important that I give the first hour of my day to God, because throughout the day we get so hooked on talking to our families, our friends. I know my man, or I'll just be on TikTok for a few hours or studying. So I don't even check my phone when I get up. I don't talk to anybody. I literally just talk to God. So literally, y'all, you don't have to overcomplicate it. I typically write for an hour, or I'll read over some of my prayer requests that I've had recently. And that's about it. I really don't listen to music unless I'm in the car, like gospel music. I just try to keep it like strictly communicating. So that's how I do it. So hopefully you guys can try that out. So that's done. I'm gonna make some coffee because I like to start my day with a cute little drink. I'm not really big on coffee because I have a caffeine intolerance, but I will do like half a cup just to, pump me up and things. This is me in 2 meetings. My manager is leaving for like a week, so she's just letting me know everything I'm in charge of. And I had 2 meetings today, just getting to know the rest of my compliance team who are in another state, and they went well. My pay is $21 an hour. And like I said, even if it was $10, I would have taken it because I need the experience. With GRC, they want like mid to senior level people in the role. So I figured, let me just get in where I can. So again, I'm really grateful for my job. But I would say if you don't want to do the same thing every day in your work, GRC may not be for you. I do literally the same thing every day. Auditing, checking the inbox, just making sure everybody's in compliance with what paperwork and everything they need. But I don't mind it. But if you're still looking into this kind of niche, just make sure that you're comfortable with being able to do the same task every day. I also chose, like I said, I chose GRC because I'm not technical at all. Like, I'm horrible with computers. I'm just shocked at myself that I passed Tech Plus. So I would just say this is a great niche if you're like me and you're not technical, because girl, I love that I don't have to code. That's just perfect for me. I don't see myself coding. I do think there's some things that I will have to code for down the line, but GRC isn't code heavy, so y'all better hop on this. All right, guys, so I'm on my lunch break now. So typically I only get 30 minutes, and I'm like, I really have to scarf my food down. I do that anyway, but I don't think 30 minutes is that long. But today is Friday, so I really like to just treat myself to something. As you guys know, in my previous videos, I always mention, oh, I'm getting married in March 2025. Me and my husband now, we're long distance, so it's been about 3 months since I've seen him, and the next time I'll see him will be probably next February or March, because our wedding is in March. And so I just try to keep it light with what I'm eating. I literally eat the same thing every day. But I do like to treat myself once a week to something. So I'll probably do something a little, a little dessert or something. But I don't know. I just want to, my goal is to just kind of knock out my certs and knock out like any other studying before next year comes around when we're reunited. Because I really don't want to be with him and it's like, oh babe, I gotta study, or babe, I gotta be in a boot camp. I really just want to enjoy our first year of marriage, especially. Like, we have a really great relationship, and I'm just excited to experience like being married to him, because I feel like he's just such an amazing person and we have such an amazing relationship. So I really just want to knock that out, y'all, because I love my man, and I'm a lover girl. So when I was in Jamaica with him for those like 2 months, I kind of slacked off on my studying a bit. But he was pushing me like, babe, you need to take time out, like, make sure you take your 2 hours a day, study, whatever. I just wasn't trying to do it. Like, I just wanted to be up under him because we're long distance, so it was definitely tricky. So I think being long distance for me works well, because I'm able to knock out so much things and I'm more disciplined right now. And by the time he comes back and we reunite, I'll be, such in a different space. I'm already in a different space, which I love. But yeah, okay, I just ramble. But I'm really excited to see. Um, I'm really excited to eat, and I'm just excited. So, um, I'm just taking a little break because typically on certain days the workload can get really, really heavy. So I work without stopping because I just don't like. My manager says it's best to not let our inbox go over 12. Today it was over like 50. So I just try to work through all of that. We had a lot of cases today with people trying to submit fraudulent documents and things. So being in the same spot makes me feel really mundane. Like I just gotta get up. Like I don't have ADHD or any of those things, but I do be feeling like I gotta get up. So if I'm in the office, I will typically stand on the curb outside and just take a breather for like a couple minutes, and then I'll go back in. So I have this view. So I'm just gonna probably dip my feet in the pool for a little minute and then get back right to work. One of my videos. Okay, let me say I'm off work, okay, and I typically like to respond to my YouTube comments. I don't like to let it go past like 3 days without me not responding because, girl, who are you not to respond to people? But guys, sometimes my day gets hectic. But I was responding, and somebody's gonna say in my last video that I made talking about how Security Plus landed me $50 an hour job opportunities that I clickbait. It's clickbait. Like, are you trying to say I'm lying? I'm a liar? No. One thing about it is, growing up, my mom instilled in that my siblings and I, we had to say this every day before we left out. I would not lie, steal, sneak, or cheat. So I'm really honorable, and I do not play about God and people. Like I just no. I don't have a reason to get over on people. I don't have a reason just to to lie. Like I literally have that opportunity sitting in my inbox right now. So I get, not everybody's journey is the same. I'm just telling y'all my story. Like, I don't know. I'm not insensitive to the fact that some people who have Security Plus and they're still not able to get anything, but everybody's path is different. I'm just like sharing my journey about what's going on with me. So please watch my full videos before you see my things. Like my sister, she's like a YouTuber and she's really great at it. Like she helps with my YouTube. So I'm like, do you think this title was good enough? Because I don't want it to sound like what it's not. So she helps me out with everything. She's like the GOAT with YouTube. So I literally try to make sure I'm as honest as possible. So I don't got no reason to lie. Anyway, enough about that. So keeping it real, guys, I've been feeling really discouraged these last couple of days. I'm somebody who's really strict with myself. My brother's motto is it has to work or it has to work. And I take that deeply. Like I don't have a plan B. Like tech is my only option right now. I don't necessarily see myself being an entrepreneur again in the beauty industry, but I would love to have my own business in cybersecurity or something in a couple of years once I get that under my belt. So this has to work for me, or it has to work. So I was feeling discouraged because my goal before 2025 was to lock in a 6-figure role. And now I'm just kind of trying to be more realistic with myself, because when I'm in B's program, I don't know her personally, but she's I just love her. I think she's so dope. And she always gives great advice. Like I was just asking her, what do you think about this? So she said, take this job I'm at and then transition to GovTech. And I keep thinking, okay, what if I don't get into GovTech? That's what I was thinking all those time. But I feel like our last conversation gave me the confirmation I needed that I want to stick into GovTech. I'm also just thinking about the ways of the world right now, and they're finally starting to say we're in a recession. But we've been in a recession for the last couple of years. So I just don't want to be a part of that group of people who will have face a layoff or something like that. And so I know GovTech is the best option, as well as I want my security clearance. So I think my goal has shifted with that, and I feel like it makes me feel like did I not do something right? that's how I feel. Even though I do think in the long run, getting into GovTech and getting my clearance is a better option than just like, once I feel like I'm ready to apply to other things, like to get out of this role and just go into another role that's not GovTech. So for me, as long as I can, at the end of this year, I would like to go into 2025 with ITIL, finish my boot camp up. I only have a couple more days of that. I keep saying it, but I really got to finish that. And then my security clearance, and I will be happy with that. I've been applying on the government websites. Oh gosh. Yeah, I hate a long application, and all of them are really long, but um, I know that it will get me to where I want to go. So that's just that. But I just was feeling down. Like I just kind of felt like, oh gosh, am I not going the right direction, or am I failing myself? It just made me feel sad. But I think after a couple of days, once I just like let it sit with me, okay, this is a new direction, because it's not really a new direction. Like I've always wanted my clearance, but I just was like, I'll get it the 6 figures however I can get it, whether that's in GovTech or not. But I know GovTech is definitely like my aim. So yeah. Someone had asked me, what kind of personality do you need to have to work in GRC? And I honestly think you could be extremely introverted or outroverted. Is it outroverted or extroverted? I don't know the word. One of the two. You could be shy or really like, want to talk. I'm a really shy person. Like my dad was always like, you speak when spoken to. So I kind of feel like I held on to that. So I don't think I'm the most personal person unless I'm like really know you. Like when I'm in office, like I speak when I'm spoken to, and I do ask how was your weekend and things like that. But other than that, I'm like, I'm just here to work. And like people are like, oh my god, you're so quiet. But I really don't have much to say. I'm really a quiet person. So I really think if you're really shy like me, GRC, and it also depends on the place, but I feel like it's been really great for me where, um, for those first couple of weeks, I was working side by side with my manager so she could teach me everything. And then now it's just kind of like we just teams each other, like literally. Her office is kind of right across from mine, but if I have a question, I'll be like, hey, what do you think about this, or can I come into your office real quick so you can show me how to do this, and then I'm out, right back out. Or when I'm working from home, we will call each other. So it's cool, like either way. I like that for me. Like I said, I'm not really big on like being really chatty, but you gotta do it anyway. So but I just like with GRC, within this role, I don't have to do too much of it. That was Dana Life as a compliance analyst. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So this is how I am working from home. Like I said, I do go in the office 3 days out of the week, but I'm not gonna be that weird girl who has a camera and she's like recording. I just don't feel comfortable. Like, yo, I'm still new there, and I'm really introverted, so I don't see myself going in the office and making the video. Like everything that I just said in my video, I do in the office. It's just in a different setting. So if you guys have any questions, leave them down below. And thank you guys for tuning in.